Hey guys, how you doing? We're on our third part of our next mixed media thing. And what we're going to do now is, remember we've put our papers down, we did some acrylic paint, and now we're going to just do plain stamps. Those who do not have stamps or ink pads, you can use paint. You can use acrylic paint, watercolor paint. We've done many demos on using that. You can use lids of different sizes to different things to make dots, to make circles. You can use a toilet paper wrapper, empty wrapper, or a paper towel. You can use anything you want. You can lightly, gosh, there's so many. I wish I could give you guys more of a suggestion on what you can do, but you definitely can use other things if you don't have stamps. And if you only have one stamp, you can use that. If you don't have ink, like I said, use paint. There are so many. Take a can out of your pantry and just dip it in paint or your ink pads. My brain's done today. You can use things that have solid. So you can make solid circles. Like I said, there's so many different shapes on lids that you can use, so you don't have to feel like you can't do this. I'm going to be using stamps, but however, like I said, you can use whatever you have, whatever you want. Cut out a heart from a piece of paper and, put paint on that and stamp it, or craft foam or whatever you have. It's very easy to come up with ways. Use your glue gun like I've showed you before to make different kind of stamps and stuff. And I'll even use this on here. I also use my clay. This is for polymer clay, but I'm going to use it for here. And I'm going to do basically greens and my black to stamp. And I will do this one first. And again, if you don't have ink, just use, your paintbrush and your acrylic paint or watercolor or whatever, and make your own. This is just for texture. I need like a pad underneath there that's going to be give me some resistance so it picks this up. Which it's always good to have an extra mouse pad around, because you want to push in so it has a little bit of give. And that's still not showing up that great. So we all lose. Now that showed up good there, because I'm doing it in smaller sections, that's why. Yeah, not bad. Let's see if we get anything on here. I'm going to have to push the paper on it rather than me pushing that on the paper. Yeah, good. Okay. And you see how that came up on the orange? Turn it this way. Yeah. And you can see how that came up. And then we will do our glue gun. Remember we made these, and you don't have to ink them all, the stamp all over, because you just want some texture in there. And that's basically what the stamps are for, because we're going to be going over this with a lot of things. So I'll just push here and lift it up. I think that's the same thing. I would have to turn this over. Give it a good. Because I didn't have my acrylic block. I should have put it on. Yeah, it comes up a little bit better. But it's just, you can see right here, it's just a little bit of your stamping. And it's okay. It's just to get some of that through. Now let's say, like I said, you have your circle and you dip it in your black or your paint or whatever. And this is wood. And can you see? How cool that comes out. And I'll just keep, and if you did, like I said, have a mouse pad or something that you could put under and you can get more cushion for your pushing, you'll see it works much better when you're using these things. But I just want them, you know, ever so here and there. And you see how good they're coming up? My light's a little. Should have had my other light on too. I moved my lamp. Okay. So I'm just pushing wherever until the ink stops coming up and it just keeps going down. And I'm just pushing it and rocking it back and forth. And you can see, so something so simple, you can use a Q-tip and dot. I mean, it's that simple. And you do it till the ink, you know, till you're happy with the dots. I just like doing it when I don't waste. But I'll stop in a minute so you're not so bored. You know, but we're more of, I have like a lighter things. Okay, we'll be done with that, shall we? Now let's do, I'll show you to do with the lid. You just dip it in your ink pad. And it's the same thing. Except this, you can see the circle. Let's do over here. On our, couple more. Let's see if I put padding under there, if that would help. No, I didn't do shit. Okay. Let's see how that little lid did. So see how you're getting all these different, and it does print better on the paper that we did rather than the canvas that I used underneath. But you just keep going back. And these are easy. I use Intuition razors because it has the soap thing on it. And because of my hands and everything, everything's like in one. And the lids on those are great. The flat lids that you take off when you first get it. And I have them in my thing over there. And I use those to stamp too. And they're a different crazy shape. So remember. All right, so will be enough with that. Remember, you can use anything, anything. Your eraser. I'm just giving you guys some tips and then I'm going on to your eraser. You get little dots. Look how fun. Dots, dot, 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 dot. So nobody has to be out of the loop. Everybody has a pencil with an eraser. Even if it's already been used a little bit. It ain't matter nothing. Just gonna dot here and there and everywhere and just go wild. Put a couple dots on here. Okay. You get my drift? I think you do. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is, I might use this under here to help wrap, to help stamp. I want to stamp on this area right here, which is the other piece of the paper towel or dryer sheet or whatever I used on here. I never can remember when I do that. So I'm just going to pick up a stamp. It's just a regular stamp. You can see on this stamp I didn't wash it off like I should have. And I have dried paint in there, but I used paint also. And I'm going to do this black. I have black. I have light green. It's called cactus green, stays on, and olive green. But for this one I'm going to do black. No, I'm not. You know what I'm going to use black for? I'm going to use black for, what the heck do I got stuck in here? I must have been experimenting. Okay. This is just like random words. The words thank you or thank or something like that. I have no idea. Didn't get it for the words of what it meant. I just get it so it looks like there's words. And I'm going to do it black. Now, Something else, if you have fun foam that, you know, I've used a million times for different things to make stamps and everything. I don't have any sitting here because I've been cleaning up a little bit. You can also write in that. Just handwrite anything, any words or print or whatever, and use those, draw in those, and use those as stamps also. Don't forget that. So I'm going to stamp on here real good. Yeah, see, that's hard to come up on that because it is textured paper. There, that's better. Can you see that? I'm knocking everything over. Why wouldn't I be? Then I'm just going to do a... I don't care if it's upside down, around, sideways, half on. I just want you to see some of the letter, like some of the little print. And then I'll just go on to get like the rest of the black off to get like a lighter coat of it everywhere. That one came out good. And then get that cleaned off. Okay, so now I think I might put my black away for a bit. You use whatever colors you want. You can use 20 colors, you can use 2 colors, you can use 1 color, you can use 3 colors. I am using these 3. Now I have this really cool raven. Never used. I don't know how it's going to print on here with all this. Plus it's a new stamp, so you know sometimes new stamps take more silicone than these ones, but they take a couple times of usage to really get a good print. So I thought, why not do one on this? Because I don't really necessarily need all the, you know, like if I'm going to print this on a piece of paper or something where I want this picture to come out like that, then I would be more concerned. And I'm just going to push this right here, wob it a little bit. Now you can see very lightly underneath. And this is just adding more, depth. We're going to go over it with stencils and our molding paste. And if you didn't see my new video, go back to the last video I did. And then go on my website and you will see recipes for molding paste and for fiber paste. And we're going to be using them on here. And I'm just stamping to get, like I said, if I just get a little bit of that green off, I'm okay. Alright. Now I'm going to leave that on there. Let's see if I can stamp on here. Yeah, see, that's pretty dry on there already. Because that soaks that in the first couple of times. I don't know why. But the next time I use it, I'll be happy. Happier. Okay. So then we use those two. And now I want to use my crackle one. I'm just going to dip it in the green. Remember, whatever stamps you have, whatever you have, we're just making some patterns that'll stick out towards the end. So don't worry. And this gives you a great, and I'll show you up close in a minute, a great crackle look. See? That might be one that I might use towards the end also. Yeah, like that. And I'm just going stamping crazy. And if you only have one stamp, use that. Like I said, then use lids if you have lids. So I'm just going to stamp to get the rest of this. And I think I might crackle this bird or this butterfly. Yeah. This is going to be so, I'm having so much fun. This is our, and then just go, you know, touch everything kind of with your stamp to get off the extra ink. No biggie. It's fun because you just get to play, you know? And then, like I said, we're going to do the modeling paste or the fiber paste or both. I don't know. That's why I'm giving you guys a chance to pick what you guys want to do. Now, these are from Tim Holtz. And apparently, there's a bird on there. But these are from Tim Holtz. I've not used them yet. But I like this circle one. I don't know if this green's going to show. Because now we're really darkened up here. But we will try. And also, this is a new one. Plus, I need new ink pads. But if you're using paint, you'll definitely get a good showing. Push down. Oh, yeah, okay. This is just adding some more color. Oh, I like it. Can you see that green coming through there? Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Let's do another one here. Oh, I like it. I really, really like it. Now I'm just going to do my little pushy everywhere. Push it here, push it there, push it everywhere. My camera needs a little better adjusting for you guys to see a little better. Very sorry. Very, very sorry. Now I have this. And let's see what it'll do. You can tell I used paint on this one also. This is why my pads get ruined. I'll only do half of it though. So I wear the shit out of them. They see me come in and they're like, please don't pick me up. She's rough. But that's how I like to be and play. Yeah, now this just gives a little bit of dots. I can see them. You probably can't see them on the camera. Because we're kind of, now see, yeah. I wish you guys could. I don't know if you can. Let me try. Right here. See if you guys can see that. Can you see them? Yeah, you can see them like that. See them little dots? Very cool. Okay. And I have, that's probably all. I'm gonna do one more thing and then he goes back on here. And these are the other ones that come on here. They're really cool. We'll start. And these I might do later on down the road on this. For now, I'm just adding more texture. And I also have these ones that I wanted to play with. And I might do so later. But the last thing I'm going to do, okay, I know the light green we're kind of pushing our luck with. Dark green did all right, but I think I'm just going to go, well, maybe I'll do the dark green a little bit more. And I'm going to do my favorite, use my favorite thing that I love to use. And that is my fun foam stuff. Love these. I'm just going to stick it in. The ink. And I'm going to, and look how cool. You can see it. And I only picked up one of the shapes because I'll be using, but this stamp's like heaven. Maybe I'll do a giveaway. Look how how great these stamp. I'll just get the rest of that ink off. Oh, very happy. And I'll just get the rest of the ink off. Excuse me. That worked out wicked awesome. Oh, it's still got some get up and going there. Okay, cool. Very happy. Now, that is where we're at. Can you see? Let's see if I put my camera out a little bit more. Up and out. And move out of the way a minute. Okay. Yeah. More like that. So can you see what this looks like? I'm going to hold it up and do a slow-mo. And then maybe I'll take a picture and add it to... No, I won't take a picture. It'll take a long time to upload. But, I will see. But this is... I love it. I love it. I love it. So we got all our things. And even if you covered every inch of this with paper, you can still do the same things. We're just adding texture. So you see, textures with our stamps. And you see how on the lighter end, when I put it this way, how you can see much better. Start over here, the crackle, and all the little stamps we did on it. So this is where we're at right now. I am thrilled to death with it. It's coming along fantastic. The next thing we're going to be doing are stencils with molding paste or fiber paste, whichever one you guys make. Go to my knittingandthings.com. All the recipes are on there. I'm going to take stencils, and if you don't have stencils, not a big deal. You can use, and I'll use these too, you can spread it out flat and just put these in there and you're adding the texture. It's not a big deal at all. But I'm going to add, we're going to do some monoline paste or fiber paste, whichever one you make. Both basically the same in a sense. Fiber paste obviously has fiber in it. It would be the toilet paper that is in the recipe. And like I said, if you put strings or thread or little, like, you know, little things in there that make it cool. And that's the next step. I'm really loving it. I love this little orange little crackle right there. See it? Let's see. Can you? It's kind of shiny there. I love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it. I love the 3 colors. Although by the end, it'll be a little bit muted down and all. And then I have to decide what we're going to put on it. Are we going to work as this is the, you know, top to bottom? Are we going to work it long ways? I don't know. Some people don't like to do faces, so what can we do? We shall see. There's a million things we can do. So, that is that with now. Just go crazy and stamp. Whatever you have in the house, stamp. Lids for anything you have in your house. If you have these kind of clips, you can hold it open, put it in ink or paint, and just stamp. You can do a million different things. You don't have to do, you can use your, like I said, old cans of corn, you know, to get your circles. It doesn't matter. It's just adding different colors. Use your paints. And you will be very successful in what you do. Like I said, I always save all my masking tape. Like, I have tons of different sizes of this. I always save that inner core. It's a great cardboard. And I make circles with that too. Mine's over in my mixed media thing, which I didn't grab. But I figured I would just do stamps and all and get to getting. So I hope you guys are enjoying this and going along and just having fun. This is part 3. Now, everybody who wants to be included in the ATC swap, below this video, just put your name that you want to be included. And then I'm going to, on the 30th, the 31st, the morning of the 31st of New Year's Eve. So it'll be New Year's Eve morning. When I get up, I'm going to write down everybody who wants to be in it. And we're going to send, and you guys have an issue with this, you guys can just leave me a comment under this one. But, you know, when you sign up, we're going to send, once I make the list, to whoever's above us in the list. The list is going to go as people sign up on here. I always go from bottom to top because that's usually the first. So when you're looking, you know, start at the last comment and look up for people who want to do the ATC swap. So it would be like the first person would send to the last person on the list, and then the person in front of them, you know, next in line to them. The next in line person would send to the first person, and then the person next to them. So it would go on like that. So we would do 2 each to start off. Most people are saying 2 weeks is good for them. You guys let me know what you think when you write down your names. So this is going to be the video where I go and see, take everybody who's going to be in the ATC swap. So make sure you comment on this video. Yes, I want to be included. And then by December 31st in the morning, I'll get up. I will make the list. And then I will send you guys, or make a video of, okay, so-and-so sends to da-da-da-da, da-da-da. Make sure you exchange, you know, mailing addresses, and do it that way so everybody's familiar. So everybody who wants to be in this ATC swap, make sure you watch the next ATC video, which will be who you're paired to do your ATC swaps with. I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be fun. It's going to be no theme on this first one. It's going to be whatever you want it to be. I think that'll be fun for those who are just starting out, not knowing. Anybody have any questions, just ask. You're just making art on a piece of cardstock, ATC size, which is 2.5 by 3.5. And it's just, I've explained it in other videos. You can look up artist trading cards and get some ideas. And any questions, just ask. I have no problem. And everybody's available. Everybody's invited for this first swap to do it, so we can see what mailing is like and the price. A lot of people are saying it's not that bad since it's only going to be 1 card. And you just use a regular envelope. So let's try it and see. And then if it becomes, and like I said, if you do go and make one to send internationally and it's too much money, you know, go to your post office and ask, you know, how much it will cost. And if it's too much money for you to mail out, either don't send it and come home and tell me, and then I'll send that person one, and then we'll figure out something for you, because I know money's tight for people, or we know that we'll have to do it a different way. So just like I said, leave your name at the bottom. You want to be included, and we're going to be good to go. So on December 31st in the morning, I will look and write everybody's name down, and then do a live, you know, do a video of letting everybody know who they're partnering up with, and then we will be on our way. And I'm so excited. So that's it. And remember, the ATC cards, you can go buy a piece of cardstock at the dollar store, cut it 2.5 by 3.5. And that's 2.5 across, 3.5 lengthwise. And that's how you get started. Or you could buy the little packs already at AC Moore and Joann's and Michael's. They have packs already cut up. You can use cardstock. You can, you know, whatever you want. So questions, ask. I'm always here. And I think that's about it. So I can't wait to see. I'm going to put this on Instagram. I can't wait to see how you guys are making out with yours. And I'm so happy that so many are doing it along with me. So be kind to each other. You never know what battle others are fighting. And I can't wait to see how many people we have signed up for the ATC swap. It's going to be a blast. And I'm so excited. So, okay, guys. Thank you so much for hanging in with me. And this will be up as soon as I get it uploaded. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.